Do you also want Article 370 back like other traditional parties
Article 370.
Or are you prepared to accept that J&K has its own autonomy, it has its own land laws?
Modi did everything to make Kashmiris believe that he has defeated Kashmiris, though Article 370 could not have become such a bigger issue had he not given it a hype and promoted it as a victory over Kashmiris. He suppressed us. He tried to make us believe that I am the monster, I am the boss, who the hell you are. But he can't suppress our voice. He should be very cautious. He can't always dub us as separatists, dub us as anti-nationals, and avoid a resolution. Those people of India who want Kashmiris to hold Tiranga, tricolor, but will never come to our rescue when we need their help, then they keep mum because they are of the view that if anybody speaks for Kashmiris, they too may be branded as anti-nationals. How it is possible that you want us to hold the Tiranga, but when we are in desperate need of help from your side, you deny it? Muftis and Sheikhs who are angels of destruction, who have ruined Kashmir, who are agents, who are traitors, who deserve a hell, who don't deserve even a grave in Kashmir. I don't want to respond to even these dirty questions.
Hello and welcome to The Wire. Today our guest is the firebrand lawmaker from North Kashmir who stunned the former Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Abdullah, in the Lok Sabha elections with a spectacular victory. Rishabh, welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir.
How does it feel to be free, knowing that you will have to go back to jail after the campaign is over and elections are over?
Sir, the path I have chosen, it is by conviction. So I have no regrets, and I am always ready to go back to jail if they don't give me the bail.
On the day when you were released from jail, you said that Abdullah fights for the chair, while as you are fighting for the people of Kashmir. You also talk about autonomy in your speeches, and you also refer to self-rule. Can you explain to our viewers what is your roadmap for Kashmir?
Why I said about Umar Sahab, because he has proved himself to be the man who is only after power. And when you talk about my roadmap to resolve Kashmir issue, we want peace. We are not enemies of India. We are not enemies of Pakistan. We want a peaceful resolution to the Kashmir issue, which has claimed more than 5 lakh lives since 1947. The best way is to know the opinion from people of the Kashmirs on either side of the LOC. And if government of India has a better solution, then let Modi ji come out with that proposal. Let us all discuss it. But he can't suppress our voice. He should be very cautious. He can't always dub us as separatists, dub us as anti-nationals, and avoid a resolution.
Do you also want Article 370 back like other traditional parties?
Article 370.
Or are you prepared to accept that J&K has its own autonomy, it has its own land laws in regards to domicile and other issues like the northeastern states have?
But we don't have even settled that thing also. But Article 370 is a psychological connection between New Delhi and Jammu and Kashmir, though it has been already hollowed by the successive governments, especially NC Congress regime. So having said that, still to fill that gap, fill the gap in the psychological connection, it should be restored. And the way it was abandoned, Modi did everything to make Kashmiris believe that he has defeated Kashmiris, though Article 370 could not have become such a bigger issue had he not given it a hype and promoted it as a victory over Kashmiris. He suppressed us. He tried to make us believe that I am the monster, I am the boss, who the hell you are. And that's why Kashmiris are giving him back now.
On your release, you paid tributes to your Kashmiri friends and acquaintances in Tihar jail. You also said mostly Kashmiris are in Tihar. Yes. Who do you think is responsible for it?
Obviously, the state of India, the intellectual society of India who keep absolutely criminal silence when Kashmiris suffer. Those people of India who want Kashmiris to hold Tiranga, tricolor, but will never come to our rescue when we need their help, then they keep mum because they are of the view that if anybody speaks for Kashmiris, they too may be branded as anti-nationals. How it is possible that you want us to hold the Tiranga, but when we are in desperate need of help from your side, you deny it?
Did you also talk to the separatists in Tihar jail? What did you discuss with them?
Obviously, we have
Do they regret that 50 years of struggle have gone waste?
no. Why should I speak for them? But yes, we have been meeting in Tihar jail. I have met Pir Saifullah, Ayaz Akbar, everyone almost. But the interesting thing is that I never met them even once when I was free man. I can't discuss the merits of the case, you know the court compulsions. But we met first time after my arrest in jail. And I don't think there's even a single person from the Hurriyat leaders whom I have not met. And there are many things which I will discuss at proper time, but this is not the time to discuss.
Your detractors are accusing you of being a BJP proxy. What criteria should be applied to describe who is a proxy of the BJP and who is not a proxy of the BJP?
I don't want to respond to even these dirty questions. They are dirty allegations rather, sorry, not the questions. Tell me one thing, I am dying in Tihar since 5.5 years. People of North Kashmir, despite me being in jail, they gave me a landslide victory. And Abdullah and Mehbooba Mufti, who usually say this, they should feel ashamed of themselves. Mehbooba Mufti got just 28,000 votes in entire North Kashmir. And still she is saying that I am a BJP agent. Shame on her. It is her father who acted as a launching pad for BJP. And till now she has not regretted. So I don't want to rebuttal Muftis and Sheikhs who are angels of destruction, who have ruined Kashmir, who are agents, who are traitors, who deserve a hell, who don't deserve even a grave in Kashmir. I have said it.
How do you define who is a traitor in Kashmir?
Obviously, one who doesn't speak for the legitimate rights of people of Kashmir. See, I will quote you just one example. On 5th August 2019, when Article 370 was abrogated, all these white elephants were taken to SKICC, you know it, and for 4 months, the government had to pay 3.60 crores to feed them. They were taken there only because they had an understanding with the New Delhi. Had they not arrested them, people would have asked them to come to streets. They facilitated government of India to suppress the voice of Kashmiris. And it was Engineer Rashid who was taken to Tihar, and I was begging for even a glass of water. So the criteria is so obvious. It is so obvious. Those who speak for the rights of people who are lying in jails, who are facing the brutality of the state apparatus, they are the real heroes of Kashmir. And those who are enjoying things, trying to mislead people, they are the traitors. And everybody knows traitors are Farooq Abdullah, Mehbooba Mufti, Abdullah, their fathers and forefathers, because they always represented New Delhi in Kashmir rather representing Kashmir in New Delhi.
You take on the National Conference and PDP and others for the present mess in Kashmir. How are they responsible when you were also at one point of time part of the same system?
A wonderful question. Tell me one thing, sir. They have been ruling the Jammu and Kashmir from 1947 till date. And not only that, the Sheikh family is responsible for the current political crisis and for the creation of Kashmir dispute, because without Sheikh Saab's consent, Maharaja would never have dared to go for the institutional accession. It was Sheikh Saab who belittled Ali Muhammad Jinnah. It was Sheikh Saab who said in Lal Chowk, Mantu Shudam tu Manshudi, Mandigram tu Digre, for Jawaharlal Nehru. So it was he who did everything, and he could neither make Jammu and Kashmir, integral part of India, neither could get guarantees which would protect the autonomous character of Jammu and Kashmir. So why I should not blame them? They are to be blamed. Who else should be blamed? And when it comes to Mufti, since 1962 or 67, Mufti Saab is in politics. He has been part of the conspiracies against Kashmiris. So it is obvious. There is no second thought in it.
Tell me something, Rashid. Why are you seeking accountability when many of your candidates who have come from the People's Conference, they have come from the National Conference, one even met the Prime Minister? Your chief spokesperson has appeared recently on the political scene. They didn't face jails like other mainstream parties do. So why are you seeking accountability from them and not from your own party?
See one thing,
members.
The moment when I left the jail, my message was that मैं लोगों को जोड़ने के लिए आया हूँ, तोड़ने के लिए नहीं. I made even an appeal to Abdullah also 3 or 4 times that if you have a clear proposal how you will get Article 370 back, I am there to support you. But they didn't respond. If I will call everybody if we will shut doors for reconciliation, then there will be a civil war. Anyone who acknowledges Engineer Rashid's mission, he is welcome in my party. So now let me come to your point, to specific cases. You may be saying about Sheikh Abdul. He is the man who voluntarily, when I was in jail, campaigned for me in entire North Kashmir, and he apologizes people for being with some other party, and he worked day and night. And if somebody has a regret, genuine regret, why should not we take him? Then coming to Yasser Rashid, I am sorry to say, you are forcing me to say it. He was with PDP. Then when PDP had issues with the central government, then you may be knowing Yasser Rashid was taken to NIA, and everybody knows on whose instant he was taken. He was subjected to mental torture there. He had to spend even Eid there, if I am correct. You may be knowing also that Eid al-Fitr in the NIA offices, and then he was forced, perhaps, rather he had no options, to offer support to someone in 2019 parliament elections. And now when things started easing out somewhat, maybe everybody can't be Engineer Rashid. I can't. Maybe some people are even more tougher than me. I can't be Gilani Saab. I had differences with him also. So everybody has unique qualities, unique merits and unique demerits. And then he realized, if he had a realization that Engineer Rashid has suffered for 5.5 years, he has joined hands with me. How can I salute him? And then the third person, I think you are referring about Sheikh Ashik from Gandarbal. If he met Prime Minister of India, he met in the broader daylight. So met Umar Abdullah, so met Ghulam Nabi Azad, so met Mufti said. When Modi said Dil se duri, Delhi se duri, वो यहाँ से तो दौड़ते चले गए उनके पास. अब Sheikh Ashik, if he meets in the capacity of a renowned businessman, as a chairman of Chamber of Industries and Commerce or whatsoever office he is holding, how it is a crime? How it is a crime?
If it is a crime when Umar Abdullah meets PM, why is it not a crime? If
I have never said here, I have never said Umar Abdullah has done a crime. Tell me once. I have never said. I am saying, if they can beat him, why can't Sheikh Ashik? When Umar Saab, Madam, Farooq Saab, Muzaffar Beg, Sajjad Loan, Altaf Bukhari, all party meeting, I was in Tihar. I was the only man, not my party, whose party was not invited. You know it. But what they did there, I remember, मेरी memory अभी भी बराबर है. What they did there, all these people of so-called Gupkar Alliance, they told Prime Minister that Ghulam Nabi Azad will speak on their behalf. Do you remember that?
yeah,
And what he spoke, nothing. So what the hell they are doing? All the leaders, they deserve hell. They deserve a damn. They have cheated and stabbed Kashmiris. So Sheikh Ashik was not a political leader. He met Prime Minister in capacity of resolving issues of his community. These people were representing masses. These people have ruled Kashmiris. These people have cheated us. What happened after that? Let them tell us. Sheikh Ashik has joined now politics. How he is a criminal? Everybody is meeting Prime Minister Modi, and meeting Prime Minister Modi is not a crime. If tomorrow Prime Minister calls me and he says me that come Engineer Saab, now you are an MP or you are now a recognized political party, a political force, why I should not talk to him? I will never shut my doors to anyone.
there's a fear that the BJP will split the Awami Ittehad Party if you do well in the elections. How sure are you about your candidates, about their integrity?
I am as sure as I am sure that you are in front of me. Thank you.
Will you go for a purge in your party after the elections to remove the unwanted elements?
Of course, introspection is always needed, and there is always scope for transformation and reforms.
The last question, what are your views about Jamaat-I-Islami participating in the elections?
See, Jamaat has a great role in giving Kashmiris moral education and giving them the education which is there in the government syllabus. We can't deny that. Having said that, when the armed struggle started, people may have reasons to attack Jamaat, but we are human beings, we are not angels. The fact is, when Umar Abdullah, Farooq Abdullah, Umar Sahib might not have been born even then. When Farooq Abdullah left for London and Mufti was enjoying the power in New Delhi, and he was suppressing Kashmiris like anything as Home Minister of India, it was Jamaat who took the cudgels with the government of India and gave the separatist leadership a political platform. Maybe they might have committed mistakes, but they suffered the most. In jail this time, who are the people in jails? 90% of them are people from Jamaat cadres. Jamaat might have done something which they should not have done. They might have gone for some technical mistakes, for some other things. But at the end of the day, I have no reason to doubt their sincerity. If they have changed the strategy, but not the goal, I am nobody to suspect them. They faced the oppression, they faced the suppression. So every Kashmiri faced. Their schools have been shut down, they have been banned. I was the first man when Jamaat and JKLF were banned. I took huge procession in Handwara where I said, हम सब जमाती हैं, Jamaat-I-Islami हमारी है. So I think that if Jamaat has taken a U-turn, they must come more clear about their political vision, and if they do so, then I have no reason, I have nobody to criticize them. And if I am not wrong, I just read it in some statement that they had offered support Engineer Rashid's Awami Ittehad Party if we desire so. So I am thankful to them. We are discussing it. We will talk to them because एक और एक, one and one make 11, not 2. Kashmiris have to be united. We will unite. लड़ेंगे, जीतेंगे. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.